Okay, it's time to go. Pikmin 2, Locust Orca, all the jazz. Some of the jazz? Maybe the jazz. We're going back to the Valley Repose. Today, my plan is to maybe get enough Purple Pikmin at the very least to be able to do what I need to do in the next world area, I guess. But I'm not confident that I'll be able to do it, because I will be summoned in like 2 hours. Not like 2 hours, a little bit under than 2 hours, but still. Alright, there's bastards that are back. Alright, we're just gonna poop around. Pay us no mind. No tasty little Pikmins going around. Now that I've seen 2 reviews of this movie without having to watch it, I feel like I need to talk about it. Do I have any right to? I haven't seen it, but it's a product of its time, and that time specific. Oh my god. Well, Matt Steve's dead. I don't know why he, like, turned around specifically towards the water to try and flame. And kick. He's such a rude man. Alright. Attack him? You know, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Okay. I really should have done this when I already had the enemies cleared. Come on, guys. Let's go. It's fine. We'll have more Pikmin later. I'm gonna clear some more enemies. Just don't want it to take too long. Because if it does, then I'll have to, like... I want to at least clear this guy. Because he's the biggest problem. Biggest pain in the butt. It's rolling the wrong way. You want to blow over here? Okay, thank you. And after he's died. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Alright, Olimar. And this time, we actually have the correct cave to be able to farm, because last time I did this, I went to the wrong one. Actually, no. When I was farming for the Pikmin in the Wii version, that's where I got it wrong. Because I went to the other cave. Frontier, whatever. Frontier Cavern. Yeah. And that place had nothing for me. Well, not nothing, I guess. A little bit more than nothing. Not enough. Where? Hold on. Should really be looking at my map before I venture out and try to do things. Alright, there we go this way. That bumbling snitch bug ain't gonna get me. But yeah. But my goal is to get 100 Purple Pikmin. And now, back to the thing I was talking about. There's a new War of the Worlds movie. Now, War of the Worlds is very classic sci-fi, I think. If I know anything, and if my English teacher in college was correct about stuff. Very classic H.G. Wells. He wrote like a lot of science fiction. From what I can tell, kind of shorter stories. I didn't get very many of those though. I've read The Invisible Man, I think. Did I read The Invisible Man? No, that's on the list of things that I need to read. I read The Time Machine. That's another H.G. Wells. And, you know, for the time, I bet, very, like, whoa, I've never thought about this. But, like, very, like, now especially, very classic science fiction, otherworld type stuff, right? Especially War of the Worlds. Martians or something, come invade Earth, and spoiler alert, they get diseased and die. But there's like a whole thing about them attacking the Earth, killing a lot of people, etc., you know? Classic invasion story. The Amazon Prime War of the Worlds, though, released now, made in 2020, I'm pretty sure. Because it's all video calls. As a bad movie, I can definitely see people being like, all right, this is some peak bad movie. But as like a concept, I'm also like, fuck. It was bad. It looks bad. Sounds bad. Just, I wish it was done differently in general. Really? Oh god. Because it is a bad movie. And I guess in the world of I want to watch bad movies because I think they're funny that way. I bet I'd enjoy it, you know? But holy crap, is it bordering on something that I would deem unwatchable. Just from the get-go. From the looking at it. Not even watching it. I'm not sure if I'd be able to get anyone to watch it with me, because I definitely don't want to watch it alone. I don't think it's passable that way. It's how I feel about a lot of the movies that I want to rewatch, but I want to rewatch specifically with people. Because I tried watching Madagascar by myself. I think I talked about it like a year ago when I did. And man, that is a kid's movie. You know what? Thinking about it, it's like the Minecraft movie. Comparing the two, very kids movie, very just, that's the way it do. Just kind of garbage, to be quite honest. Just kind of garbage. Which is fine. As far as bad movies go, you know? I can put that... Actually, no, I think Minecraft movie was more stupidly bad, funly bad than Madagascar was. Madagascar just felt cringe, I guess. I winced many times trying to watch that movie. That is only a movie I'll be able to watch again with people. So someone needs to be there to hold my hand and say, it's alright. Just get through the movie, I guess. But anyway, World of Worlds baffles me. Because for the most part, I think it could have worked if the writing was also not awful. In the original World of Worlds, I don't remember why the aliens decided to invade, other than to invade to do new invasion things, as aliens do. But in the Amazon movie that I haven't watched and can't watch alone, they want data? They consume data. Much in the way of you would consume food. Long story short, I guess, Facebook disappears. Just holistically, Facebook disappears. We didn't need Facebook anyway. In a way. In that kind of way. That's how it feels. Right? Well, let's grow some yellows, I think. Leave them linger around until we bloom them. Then I'll throw some in this one. It's just like it was written at a time where it would make more sense, I guess, but like in terms of why they were all on video calls. But the data, I guess in the movie does make them quote unquote smarter. But it ain't like that. It done do it the way I think it should. Like, you would assume that maybe they're looking for a specific kind of data, maybe like calculation data, mathematic theory, I don't know. They consume Facebook, and it makes their arm, or the tripod arms, wiggle more, or something. It's interesting watching a bad movie without watching it. Because I'm like, I think this is the way, ideally, some people would like to consume, unoptimal media, I would say. We have so much bitter spray, and I don't have fucking shit for spicy. Anyway. That's a bunch of Pikmin. I guess I could have taken some red, some of the bodies back to get more red Pikmin for this journey. Oh well. Anyway, I wish maybe I have to be the one to watch the bad movies and do the reviews of them so that other people can enjoy the movies that I think would be ideal for most people. Because I do enjoy a bad movie, but I do recognize that there's a limit of bad movie at this point that I'm willing to consume, like, in its entirety by myself, right? I kind of do need that holding hand, a little bit, you know? Just bring 35. How many do we have in the onions? Oh, it's worth only doing red Pikmin now. Hold on. There we go. It's just to grow a few more red Pikmin, because I will be very short on them by the end of this, it looks. Anyway. Like, there has to be some people out there that would enjoy bad movies the way I do, and would be able to review them for me sometimes. But then again, that would be defeating the purpose of why I want to view the bad movies in the first place, right? I want to see how bad they are. I want to feel it sometimes, you know? Man, some of them do make me wince. It's like painful. Oh yeah, carry all of those. Go ahead. But I'm wondering, like, what other movies there could be on that scale. Because I'm not like a film buff or anything, right? I don't know movies. But it'd be fun to know more. I guess I have to make a hobby out of it. Start looking up stuff. Seeing how that goes. Wondering, where am I going with this? I think to save time, I'm just gonna keep going into the cave. Save time on the day. I don't really need to save time in general. By in general, I mean, like, the time I spend on stream. I don't need to save that time. I need to save time in the day. Come on. Alright. Technically, I don't think I need that many more white Pikmin, but I'm still gonna grow them. There's gotta be, like, a way to get into it. Right? I guess my problem is with getting into a hobby is finding the information for it, I guess. I think I just keep getting distracted, mostly. By other things. Which is my own fault, I think. I mean, to the extent that it can be, I think, probably. But I did finally get through Xenoblade Chronicles X, so I can sit down and just do the thing that I intend to do. I don't know why it takes me so much motivation to do that, though. It feels like it shouldn't. Oh, is it over there? Yeah, it is. That's the kind of stream we have today. Me yapping. Because I need to get my Betty Whites and my Chads grown up. I have over 100 of the other ones, so I need more of these. I love how they put a white flower there. Like, I'm gonna go after it. That was dangerous. I should have just brought those Steves with me if that was gonna be the case. But I guess in a way, like, the way I got into anime was that I looked up some anime and then watched them, right? So it's like, oh, watch top 10 anime or whatever, right? And then you watch them, and that's how they get you. Okay. Oh, you... Okay. We go around this one. Okay. I feel like that's less than what should have been there, but I guess I picked it up earlier. Anyway. Ooh, very good. Oh my god! Fucking... I cannot believe Shacho just jumped up and I went under him. What the fuck? That is the first time that that's ever happened. I didn't know he could do that. Is it just Shacho that jumps like that? I guess maybe it's easier to do the glitch with Olimar then. Not glitch, exploit. It's totally one of the game mechanics. Wild. Completely wild. The thing is, like, if I fear that if I look up, like, some of the bad movies of all time, I'm gonna get, like, gross movies. Like, gore fests and stuff. And that's not what I want. People can like what they like. I don't get it. Movies for violence, just for violence. Unappetizing, I guess. Nowhere near the -10 that I desire. Because, like, the movie has to be stupid to be good. I guess... I think Saw might be, like, the border of where I might start considering, like, stupidity to play a factor. Maybe some other, like, thriller, slasher films, right? It's like those can get gory, but stupid enough where I'm like, the gore is either part of the stupidity or it's not factored into the overall enjoyment from the plot being bad. We are moving as a group. All right. Exit's gotta be here, right? Yeah. I see the kettling groin, and I think to myself, we are moving as a group. We're not going that direction. Hopefully, we don't. I think no. I would have to get to like a very specific corner to be able to even dismiss those that group of Pikmin without them going instantly after bombs. Of course they would. It's tasty bombs. Why wouldn't they? How do you play in this group? Get out of here. Okay. We're just growing reds. Okay. The other one's over here. Thank you. Probably only going to rescue these guys from the ground once I want. Yeah, there we go. Once all of them are able to be picked up so that I can get the honey at my face. I thought those bastards would have gotten that sooner. Okay. I'm gonna be up here because that's a hill. Oh, he can also jump. Fantastic. Good to know. Alright. And spicy spray is going to be super useful in the last world, I feel. I used it a bit in this playthrough, but I didn't get to use it enough because I didn't have enough. I wanted to use it a lot more. I think, to be fair, also the bitter spray I might utilize a little bit more in the last area. Okay, well. At last, Steve was a little bit off, but you know what? I gotta give it to him. He's got the spirit. The spirit. I think I might only start going for Purple Pikmin. $33? That's not a bad number to go for it. What, in total I lost like 2 red Pikmin from that? Because I took 35 in there? No, I lost more than that. Well, I have enough for all the whites and purples that I would want from this run of it, so I'll keep going. And then maybe I might try to defeat some more boys, get some bodies to sustain my red Pikmin. Guys, you're fine. Alright. But yeah, I want to know more films that people think are bad but good. Maybe a range of films like that. I know for a fact that I am not in the mood ever for the like gore fest type movies. I personally still don't understand why those get necessarily made. Like, for an example, there's stuff like American Psycho, right? And as a movie, it's not a gore fest. But the book definitely is, according to my partner. Which partner, this is a reminder to read a happy book. There's just like a little tiny break and indent here, you know? Anyway, but like I forgot who directed American Psycho, but whoever did thought that the overall message that it wanted to give to the watcher or reader, I guess, understood that and thought, I think the book goes a little bit out of its way to do that overtly and kind of disgustingly. So I'm gonna tone it down and say we're good on the most part for that. We get the concept. Which, as a film, American Psycho, I think, was very well done. And that's to its credit, like on the positive end of the scale, kind of gross, but like a well-executed gross. Maybe not my cup of tea for any just like random afternoon. I want to watch a movie, right? But it is definitely like I can see it being critically a good movie and worth a watch at least once. Personally, I don't know how much I'd recommend it to watch multiple times, but that's also part of it. Is it's not a film for me to enjoy. I think it's more of a film that is like, let me think on that. I'm not supposed to enjoy Christian Bale's character, right? Is it Christian Bale? I think it is Christian Bale, right? It is much more of a movie like a thinker, as they say. Oh, well, one of the lights doesn't get nectar. Every time I think about it, I do think maybe I should have saved Walters for lights. But in the moment in Pikmin 1, they were definitely the Walters. They could have been Bills, but they were Walters. But like, there's got to be more movies that aren't like that, and I can probably just like so bad it's good movies, right? But also I feel like I'm gonna get tricked because there's like that precedent on the internet that people would do that to you, especially surrounding stuff like that. So maybe it's up to me to like do a little bit more research on it to like know what it is actually, and then be like, that's not what I meant. So bad it's good. This is the floor of the kettle, right? Well, he ain't around me, so I call that as a win. But the cave is on the very other side. What's up, bozo? Oh, I didn't notice that they had like a mask that they opened up. Interesting. I thought their mouth holes were just always open. Anyway. See, we're at 16. With this, we'll get to 34. So in the end, we do lose like 15. Every time, more or less. Aha! Might as well keep the flowered ones. Like, overall, I guess we gain Pikmin, but we are losing reds. Maybe my next journey will be done with, like, yellows or something, and we'll still make more reds. Let a purple handle that. Ooh, more spicy spread. Don't jump, Olimar. Alright, Olimar, come on. No, you idiot! Well, at least he got his juice. Oh my god. No, we don't need money. Chacho doesn't need any more money. He's definitely not doing this for our benefit. Alright. Still not enough. Spoiler alert, the reason I need 100 purple Pikmin is because there's something that weighs 1,000. That's right. 1,000. That means 100 purple Pikmin. And my god, do they carry it very slowly. Because that's the limit. We're more than halfway. Just a few more runs. And yeah, we're definitely low on reds, so I'm just gonna put them away. Let's gather some blues this time. Yeah, 35. Well, none of these are going to be flowered by the end of it, so joke's on me, I guess. What were we at? 70 purple Pikmin, right? Yeah, so 2 more runs. I'll do a run with blues, and then I'll do a run with yellows. And then we should be like a pretty decently even amount of any number of Pikmin. I guess Shacho can stay over there. I don't really need him. I wonder why the president never really got a name. Because, like, I guess it is Shacho, but that's just company president in Japanese. Unless I'm getting it wrong. So, like, his name is just the president. He doesn't have a name, which bothers me. Because we have Captain Olimar, Louis. Olimar is first name? No. Be gone, bot. Somewhere over here, isn't it? Where the fuck is it? Oh. Alright. No. Pikmin really don't have any agency. I thought that I taught him very well in Pikmin 1 about how to kill, but apparently not. How many streams of Pikmin 1 did we have? Like 4? This is like the 8th one for Pikmin 2. Game is twice as long, at least. Yeah, oh. Yeah, hi. I really should be on the zoomed out view. Might as well blow up some rocks. For fun. You know how it is. Sometimes I do wish that I could have those sweet, sweet hours of sleep be turned into, like, near meditative, because I understand the body needs rest. So near meditative, monotonous tasks that I could use for hobbying. You know? Because, like, some hobbies are, of mine anyway, are kind of just, like, meditative anyway. That's how I view them. Like Legos. I think that is a very great time, but I would like to, when I'm doing it, be in that meditation zone, so that I can get my rest throughout the time that I do that, or any other meditative thing. Reading, just watching something. I feel like you're not really doing anything, just stream of information. Maybe that's too much information for brain to be like, oh, I'm gonna go into halftime mode, so that I could like then use the hours that I've done halftime and do something else with the time, you know, that I would have left over. It would just be nice, you know? I understand the necessity of sleep. I like to dream. But also, sometimes, why not just a little bit of, good, good time spent just being able to do other things, you know? Maybe I've just gotten to the point where I'm like, I just wish I had more time. Because, like, not only do I want more time for my hobbies, I also would like more time in a week to dedicate a day to, like, hanging out with people, right? Maybe that's just, like, the weekend problem, where I think a lot of people could agree that 4-day weekends, not 4-day, 3-day weekends and 4-day work weeks would be, like, pretty optimal. To be fair, I can currently do that. I would be able to do that with my current work schedule. The way that it works, I could be doing that. I don't want to work 10-hour shifts, though. I wish it could just be 8 for, you know, it's like 36-hour, 32-hour work weeks. But I could, like, do half days on Fridays. Or Mondays, depending on how I feel, right? So I could do that. I might start doing it more. It might be nice. To have, like, half-day Fridays. Handle some chores on Friday. Dedicate Saturday to something fucking else. And then Sunday, actually, I do things both on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so Saturday I could do, like, shopping and stuff, and then Sunday I could do hanging out with friends, and then or lazing around. Kind of both. I would do like most of the forefront of Sundays for one thing and the other for others. Now I think about it, that'd probably be pretty optimal. Not gonna lie. Am I working out the optimal schedule? I mean, streams will probably start just as late as they usually do. And then like anything else that I want to have, like dinner, would cut into the time that I usually spend with my friends in the evening. But I'm in a different time zone, so it makes sense to them, and I should stop worrying about it as much. Because I need to eat. Or at least I've been told that I need to eat, to be fair. I guess I'll oblige. I shouldn't be giving partner that that kind of heart attack of just not eating. I have been eating. It's up for you to determine whether or not that is well eating or all right eating or worse. I think I've been trying to eat as much as I can. Within reason. No. Damn it. I don't want more blues. More reds. Oh. I legit thought that that was just a Pikmin in the ground. Oh, well. There it is. I don't know the flowers. No. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. Ah, those are all the reds and stuff. Okay. I thought it was like, oh, I ran out of blues to throw in because they're flowers? No. That's just the way it is. Alright. Bomb. Ooh, more spicy spray. Why is this guy just sitting there? Chad. Oh. Well, that's fine. I already have over 8. I already had 8, at least, so that's actually a pretty decent number. I don't foresee myself using too much more than that. Oh my god. Good, only the flowers are picking that up. Yeah, I definitely don't really need that many purple potions. So I'll be fine. Yeah, none of those are leaves. Alright. Let's get out of here. I wonder if there's a cave where you had to go up. Not in this game. Now I think about it. Yeah. It'd be such a subversion of expectations, though. And there might be something like that in Pikmin 4 if I remember correctly. Maybe? Ooh. I just got hit with like a weird headache. Not like exactly sure why, but oh, it's fine. Okay. After this, I'll have exactly the amount of pigment that I need. Right? Yep. Exactly. Before I head over there, I'm going to take a small break because it is in time for break. BRB. Alright. Okay. Bring him in. Yeah, we're good. Bang. It's my Stream Deck saying that I have the TV Wii selected when I don't. Interesting. At least I have some yellows powered. Jeez. I'm just glad it wasn't one of those violent sneezes that just break up my entire internal body. You know which ones I mean. The ones where you notice that you're getting older and everything hurts now. I'm not even that old. It just happens. It makes me sad. And then I think about all the friends that I have older than me, and I'm like, nerds. Alright, no, don't get it watered. Oh, you're fine. Jesus Christ. John. Prank him, John. No. That was a good meme. It had a good run. Wonder if any other memes have like good ending memes for them. Okay. Leave y'all alone. Up 2, 3, 4. Up 2. Punch this guy. Up 2, 3, 4. Up 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that was a little bit unnecessary violence. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I kind of did. Fuck them dwarf warlords, honestly. Damn. It is very strange just how much better these Joy-Con 2s fit into my hand. They don't feel as small. Now, granted, the Wiimote's better fitting in my hand, right? But these are much nicer than the Joy-Con ones. I even have the special chat button that doesn't do anything for me. Because I don't chat with people through my Switch. Most of the people that I chat with don't even have one. Especially not a Switch 2. I'm like one of the only people in my group that do. My cousin has a Switch 2, but that's outside of my regular hangout friend group, right? I should hang out with him online more. But also, at this point, I'm kind of close enough to, like, hang out on a weekend sometimes. And I think we always preferred hanging out in person anyway. But I could definitely play Mario Kart with them, right? Not together, now that I think about it, unless we did, like, a private match. That's not as... From when I played with him the one time I was trying out Mario Kart World, it is a lot more fun to do online together than not. Okay. He is close enough that I can just go to him, though. But, in the case that he moves back to our home state, I'm gonna have to... Oh my god. We're gonna have to find a time to hang out online. No, not another set of these. No. No more money. I think we're good. Oh, wait, no. There we go. Okay. All right. I wonder if we've... I don't think he's played terribly much, like, Steam games recently. I don't know if he even does play any Steam games. But it'd be cool to play something like Helldivers with him, you know? I'm not even sure if he has that game. Maybe if the netcode for, like, Smash Brothers was better, we would have been playing Smash Brothers online. But it's not. So... that's just the way it is. That reminds me, I need to figure out what board games he wants me to bring. Because I have, like, a few in mind. How many of us are there gonna be? Like 6 total? 4, 5 to play? Maybe? I don't have to worry about the size too much, I guess. I shouldn't bring anything that would take too long to play, though. There's also... because, like, as a board game enjoyer, I would love to have just... like, a good amount of time to be playing board games at any point in time, right? Speaking of, I still haven't played any board games with my roommate, but we are both always doing our own things in general, and our schedules are not matched for that. Plus, I think we would need, like, at least one more person to really, I think, enjoy the games that he enjoys most. It's like, I'll play solo games sometimes. I've played solos of Terraforming Mars before. I find it very fun. I don't win, mostly. I've won once. It is pretty difficult to do a solo run of Terraforming Mars. To be fair, it's easier with some corporations than it is with others, but the main thing is it's a lot more difficult than I ever give it credit. Because, like, when you're playing with other people, you get it, and then you're kind of done. Right? It gets there fast. Within, like, on average, I think about 8 generations. And while single player gives you 14, you do not always get through that. I think I'm gonna make one of those, actually. Like, I'm pretty decent on reds. I don't have to worry about that too much. Alright, these are the last purples we need. Hopefully we'll at least get to go to the Wistful Wild today. And discover that it's named that. Oh, there they are. Oh, you still got it. Nice. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Just for me. Alright. It'd be cool to have, like, another spicy spray. No. Oh, well. I think there's enough opportunity in the caves. In the caves for Wistful Wild to get there. Hopefully. Where the... Oh. There. I have, like, a weird hair that, like, flew into my mouth. Alright. And that's 100 boyos. Ripe for the pickin'. Oh, right. I have to put these white ones away. A decent amount of whites. Over 100 of all 3 other types there? Yep. Okay, cool. Great numbers. Fantastic numbers. Alright. I'm gonna go beat up that big bullboard before the day ends. Hopefully. And not die. Alright, bozo. Ow. Oh, yeah, he's not doing anything to us since we got that cool alloy. Oh, no, he's doing quite a bit, actually. He did a little bit. Alright, bozo. Ow. When he shakes, he doesn't do that much, but when he eats, he consumes. Oh, we got him. Oh no, Shacho, please. They should make a Pikmin with hands so that we can actually throw hands with the Pikmin. Alright. Who deserves that the most? Honestly, none of them. Let's just, like, pick a... Actually, we'll pick some whites and see where they carry them. Yeah, that sounds good. They'll carry them to some random onion, so I think that's the best way to decide those. Carry these away! White, blue, red, I don't care. I'm really indecisive on this bowl board. But hey, we carried something to each of them, so that's good. Yeah, poor President though. We did kind of mess him up. He'll be fine. Just a night's rest in Arthur and he'll be fine. Yes, I want to end the day. We're done here. No more Tundra. All right. How do the enemies at the end of the days get there? That's something I've been wondering. Like, why are they there? We get into our ship. There's none of them around, and then when we're ready to lift off, we press in the codes. We look outside. Holy shit! There's 2 Bulblorbs over there. Well, one's a Bulblax, like a Firely Bulblax, but still. And there's some Dwarf Bulblorbs just walking around. Why are they there? Oh yeah, no, that one red Pikmin at the beginning of the day. That's what that was. Okay. Oh yeah, my allowance doubled, and it's all thanks to my papa. After all, he's a great captain. But when in the world will he be able to come home, huh? Never. He comes home not even on the holidays. I think the one Pocketation holiday he might be able to come home on is like maybe their equivalent of Christmas. Or maybe Halloween. Maybe Halloween's better on Hoctane. I don't know. Anyway. The Wistful Wild. It's wistful. It's wild. Wistful Wild. Alright, Arthur, what do you got to say? Nothing? You just gonna let us fucking roam? Okay. Didn't think you had it in you. No, I'm gonna defeat the Bulborbs here with my reds first. I do not trust my ability to keep my Pikmin safe. I've been notoriously bad at it. God. I need to cough, gosh. Alright, guys. I'm gonna put these 3 away. Take out a bunch of purple. So the other reds don't spawn. Okay. Put the rest of these away. Wait. And take the rest of these out. Bang. I guess I had some leaf ones left. Well, they got their time, so... Go ahead, pick at the rocks. Pick at the rocks. Pick at the rocks. Gonna take their sweet time? They didn't even find anything. Alright, fine. Whatever. Alright, guys. Go! Now... we wait an eternity. Okay. What was that? Is there a cave back? Oh, okay. The first cave's like right here. I forgot that this was that close. Wait, from all appearances, this is a particularly frightening crevasse. The data is horrifying. Courage is one thing, but recklessness is something else. Perhaps we should turn back? Well, if you still wish to enter, keep your daring in check and just focus on surviving. Which one's this one? Cavern of Chaos. Terrifying place. To be fair, most of the caves here are terrifying. Oh god. I think the Puffy Blowhog has a part. There's just a Groink. Just a Groink. Oh, righty. Oh, this is the impact site. Yeah, one of these has a part in them. Not a part, but some treasure. Just kind of exploring everything for now. I think there's a cave there. Yeah. I think that's the last cave that I want to do in the game. Maybe? Hey, Bozo! Sick. Alright, there's this butthole. There's some berries on the other side. Like, all things considered, a very good place to farm berries. Bros are still going. We explored everything we can access right now. Basically. There's hell over here. Yeah, this is the entirety of the impact site right there. Neat. I don't think I ever noticed that until like this time. Maybe I was alerted to it by some other video, but is there like stuff up here that I need to look at? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, this is the area for the final battle, too. Or at least it's, like, modeled for it. 1 kilogram. So each Pikmin can lift a gram. Very interesting information. Alright. Get the fuck back in the ship. While I could start the Cavern of Chaos today, I think my best bet is to start clearing some of these obstacles and stuff, so we'll try to do that. Did I die? Dude's coming over here? Dude is way too interested in this. Not affected by explosion at all? Alright. Oh my god. Oh, they didn't die. I thought for sure that they did. Alright, finally. That one's dead. Alright, good. Alright. Might as well. Get my blues up. Yep. I have to get rid of that guy anyway, so... Then I want to go over that way. Let's see, what was over here? water and then a bridge. Yeah. I'll need my water Pikmin first anyway. What I find interesting is that the stuff here for the final area is here for the kind of most part, but the water is gone, and some of the parts are also just dilapidated and gone, which is interesting. I don't know, it's just like a neat little connection fact thing. I don't think any areas in Pikmin 3 are referenced to or referential to any of the areas in past games. Alright. Fucking get him. Alright. You guys are this. Go ahead. Might get out some other Pikmin just so I can get up some more numbers. That is interesting. I have to go back and look at like some of the Pikmin deep lore videos, because they were very interesting. Yeah, that's true. Just very interesting for Pikmin 4 in general. It's like Olimar has another different journey. There we go. Can't wait till I get to Pikmin 4 and I can, like, really start discussing stuff. I mean, technically I could do that now, but some people who watch haven't seen all the Pikmin games. Do I? No, I'll keep some of these out here. If not for like just getting Pikmin, then for doing something else. Alright. Let's get some more yellows. They done with that gate? Oh, they are. Okay, hold on. I don't remember if there was anything more annoying than that amongst those things. It might be in a slightly different area here. Nerd can't squirt this water. I'm fire. He's underwater. Alright. No, they're done. Boo. Let's see. Guys, I don't need you to carry that back yet. If at all. Ah. Okay, there's an electric gate over there. let's just get rid of this stuff. And then hopefully I can just kind of... Oh, wait. I need to go back to these guys. I might as well try to hit up that gate. Like, I could probably go for the other water stuff now. But I might as well, since I'm over there with Shacho, get the electric gate instead. Alright. Oh wow, these 4 things have I've just like really overtaken the... Oh god. I did not expect there to be Tearwigs here. I should have, by all means. Well... Okay, there's just an armored cannonball there. I think that's just one of those. Yeah, some of these bodies are gonna go to waste, unfortunately. That's the way. If you want to Dandori it up right, then you gotta waste some other things. Alright. You guys get on this thing. Hopefully, maybe you can get it done by the end. Hell, you done it. Alright. Not risking any more of my time. Okay. He's trying so hard to get to us. He'll teleport back to Arthur, it's fine. If he gets left behind, I'm gonna be sad. We got 1 treasure. To be fair, it was the one that was going to take the most time to get anyway. Arthur's made out of some strong shit. I wonder if the, like, a bucket of rust, type of Arthur would have been able to stand against that. Maybe because he's so plated in gold right now, he is invulnerable to explosions. Not that I think gold is really good at protecting against explosions. You know? But yeah, it's fine. We gained 1 yellow Pikmin? Maybe it has force field. I thought we brought back a whole Bulborb, a dwarf Bulborb for that. Oh, I did kill a bunch. Yeah. Don't we all want friends who will smile when we need a little sunshine in our day? Sure, if you see friends who need a smile, give him your best one. That's some pretty wholesome spam. I thought this was gonna be a hot single ladies in your area. Nope. Hot single Bulborbs in my area. What? But no, that's like a smile. People appreciate it. Much better than hot single pole worms in my area, my opinion. Perplexing mysteries are often solved in unexpected ways. When I was studying this item earlier today, I was astounded by its unbelievable bulk. It was so heavy. I would have never been able to move it without my burly purple Pikmin. Later analysis indicated this thing is in fact some kind of heavy artillery. I guess you can use it as that. Yeah, you can use a dumbbell as like a, you can load it into a cannon. You can. It's not designed for that. Actually, you know, it'd be pretty effective in like tearing big old wonky holes in the walls and stuff. It's like a less wonky chain shot. What if you made like the connecting bit like brittle enough? It just like mid-spin broke. It might spin back at you actually, now that I think about it, so probably not the best. Chain shot's still better, having the actual connection there. But yeah, no, Olimar, that's not what that was used for. It was to work out. It was to train the muscles of the old people that lived here. The civilization that you often get wrong. But I guess in terms of, like, I don't know anything about the people that lived here. The dumbbell being like a heavy artillery shot, you know? Maybe. I could see that better than it. I could visualize that as a not knowing anything about this civilization as like a complete outsider, more than, oh yeah, no, this was just to you know, train up the muscles to lift something heavy. Like Olimar, who hasn't lifted in his day because he doesn't need to, he's a Chad, is like, why the fuck would you need to? Who would design something like that, right? Like, this is clearly artillery. And then him and Arthur would have a whole argument about it. And yeah. I wonder how Arthur is going to try to sell that. So I have no idea. What use do Hakatations have for heavy artillery like that? Maybe in space? There's space pirates. There's like debt loan sharks, I guess. Should you be throwing things at your debt loan sharks? I don't think that's a great idea. Also, the fact that we still have the 10,000 Pokos that we initially collected makes it feel like, to me, like we didn't actually pay off the debt yet. Like, Shacho collected the money for it and then absconded with it. He's like, I could pay off my debt, or I could have 10,000 Pokos somewhere for the fuck else. Which is funny, I guess. What is it gonna do with the money here, though? He can't, like, do anything. He's stuck on an uninhabited planet. Anyway. That's all the time I have for today. So let's do some in-stream times. Monday, Celeste. Tuesday is Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. We're doing speedrunning Arc for Celeste. I keep forgetting that. Like, just put that out there, you know? Me, pro speedrunner, not pro. I don't get paid for this. Wednesday, Friday, Pikmin 2. And Thursday, Donkey Kong Country. Tomorrow, Donkey Kong Country returns. Not the first Donkey Kong Country. I might do the original Donkey Kong Country series at some point. I do want to play through those games. They're classic platformers. Very classic platformers. At least, as far as I'm led to believe. I might do the same with, like, the Mario games. Maybe. The 2D Mario games. It might be a series. No. I think I might just, like, sprinkle in some of this stuff every so often. Like I plan to do with, what did I start? The 3D Mario games. There we go. But yeah. That's it. I need to go eat something before I am summoned to my TTRPG. So I'm gonna do that. Don't be saying that I don't eat anything, because I do. Very productive episode today. We made one treasure. It did cost 3,000 Pokos. That is the most expensive treasure ever. Anyway. Thank you for watching. I've been Lucas Torka. This has been Pikmin 2, and I'll see y'all later.